I just got home from RetroCon 2025 up in Oaks, Pennsylvania, and I don't normally do pickup videos about places that I go because I don't pick up enough to fill a video. Well, I picked up plenty to fill a video to share with you. That's next. This video brought to you in part by Tommy in the Order of Cosmic Champions. This exciting and heartwarming coming-of-age Gen X novel is available now. Check the link for more info. Hey there, welcome back to GenXGrownUp. I'm John, I am a GenXGrownUp. Thank you for taking the time to check out this video. As I mentioned, I was just up in Oaks, Pennsylvania, where I attended RetroCon 2025. Now, this is the second time in a row, the second year that I've attended this convention, and I normally go up there with my friends from 1980s Now and RetroDaze and spend some time there. We did a panel, a live podcast with 1980s Now, but then I peruse the dealer's room, which is basically a football field of tightly packed retro everything, from games and toys to pop culture to media to magazines to records to whatever is there. And yeah, I found a bunch of stuff this year, and we'll see if this pickup video is of interest. My main reason for doing it, though, is sometimes when I pick up some things at a flea market or a thrift store over the weekend, I'll send a snapshot and go, here's the 4 or 5 things I got. What would you like to see me cover in a thrifting video and a kind of a play and a cleanup? Well, I have so much stuff that I don't think I could fit it in a picture and be able to tell what all it is. So I've got all of it lined up on my table over here. I want to go through and show you quickly each of the thing that I got, why I got it, and why I wanted it, I guess. So let's head over and check them out. All right, let's get started with these vintage wax packs. Now, these were actually a gift from a friend I met there. I met last year, and he collects all these sorts of things. He had a whole bag of them for trade fodder that he brought in because he was looking for new stuff at the show. And I'm going to start here. And it's not that I'm covering like least expensive to most expensive or anything like that, but I'm kind of saving the ones for the end that I was maybe most excited to discover and find, and maybe I'm most looking forward to. But your mileage may vary. But we got some Turtles, we got some Nintendo game pack with the game hints on there. Remember those? And I've opened some of these before on the channel, the Donkey Kong cards. In fact, these are already open. They got the stickers with the puzzle on the back. Anyway, all right, let's move on to the next thing. Here's the first handheld I want to share with you. This is a tic-tac-toe. It actually has 3D tic-tac-toe, the multiple levels, by a company called Radica. I'd never heard of them before. You'll see prices on a lot of these. Doesn't necessarily mean I paid this. It's what they were asking. I was thrifting and grifting at the vendors' tables for sure. But this tic-tac-toe, had never seen it before. I remember just reviewing the 2600 3D tic-tac-toe, so I picked this one up. I very much enjoy these old book and record, in this case, book and tape, I guess. And I'd never seen a James Bond one. This thing is a Moonraker book and cassette that I picked up. And I picked up a few of these, actually. This is Moonraker. Then I found this guy, a Masters of the Universe. Has the vinyl is in there. Art looks good. Pages aren't bent up or anything. And one more of these. Check this out. Walt Disney's Black Hole. Again, record's in good shape. I don't know that I ever reviewed these on the channel, but I thought I'd share them with you because I also found them at RetroCon, and I just really like these. And while we're on the topic of printed material, I found this copy of How to Win at Video Games from the editors of Consumer Guide. Is that like a Consumer Reports, or maybe an early name for Consumer Reports? And it's all like early arcade stuff, and it's a pretty thick little book, and it's in really good shape, so I grabbed this guy. How about another handheld? I don't have many Tiger Electronics devices, and they're mostly LCD, and I never really had them as a kid. They kind of came out mostly in the 90s, but this one, since I love the Atari bowling, it made me kind of, this jumped out at me. I'm like, okay, again, pretty good shape. I didn't pay that for it. It's a nice condition. Take that sticker off, in fact. Gone. And battery box looks good and all that. It actually works. He had batteries in it at the time, so it works just fine. But yeah, so electronic bowling from Tiger. Here's kind of a nutty one. Kentucky Fried Chicken Super Pinball. Really? I had never seen this before. I can't even find comps on eBay for it, but I'm like, yeah, I'm interested. And the printing on there, so I'm guessing it's LCD screen like so many of these, but the color printing on it made it look interesting to me. It looks like something that I probably will enjoy trying out and playing. Now, here's another one I'd never seen before, but it grabbed my attention right away. Epoch Man, pocket-size Epoch Man from Epoch, the publisher Epoch. And I see it's got a date. It's like kind of like a Game & Watch, I guess. It's got stopwatch and a game mode on here. That's LCD. You can see when you press it, the LCD screen back there is pretty intricately printed. I don't know what the game is like really, but again, good condition. Supposed to work, so I added that to my collection. Another one from Tiger Electronics. Again, not a big Tiger collector, but it's Heavy Barrel. And how in the heck is Heavy Barrel in one of these little Tiger Electronic games? I was curious, really. Again, decent shape, battery box was good. I've not tested it yet, but it's supposed to work, so curious to see how Heavy Barrel plays from Tiger. Something a little bit different. This is not a handheld game or a game at all. This is a Viewmaster, the New Zoo Review. Now, if you enjoyed this as a kid, you're going to go, holy crap! And you're more than likely you're in the group of people who never heard of this before. It was a kid show with this man and wife who sang songs and the full-size puppets in suits running around, and you know, it was a musical, how to be nice to people and get along with people kind of a kid show, kind of like like any Mr. Rogers or that kind of thing. But it was a musical and with these full-size characters, and all the reels are in there. And I picked it up for, I think it did pay $4 for this one maybe. Here's one from Playtime, Flaming Inferno. So it's just got a single button and a directional, and that is, if anything, in the middle there. Probably looks like an LCD screen, probably. It's got the bricks printed on it. It's a good shape. The battery drawer is here. It's like a button battery. So that's one I'm interested in seeing what the heck that's. Because, you know, I like the silly, like Towering Inferno and Firefighter from a Magic, things like that. I like those games for some reason, so I figured why not pick this up. Now here's another one from Epoch. This is Monster Panic. Now, it looks just very much like the kind of Game & Watch layout of that other one that we saw. This one, however, had a little trouble in transit. It took a hit. I've got all the parts in here, so this is going to be a repair video when I get to it. Now, I expect it didn't impact the gameplay. These things are very resilient. But yeah, a little damage on the back. I'm sure I can jigsaw that back together with some strong super glue and keep it clean. It's unfortunate I got busted, but I love having it. You know, it's Monster Panic suggests some kind of a haunted house or creepy thing, and you know, it's October coming up. Why not? Then I got this Q*bert slide puzzle, which it actually has the block piece in it. I'm not sure that's the right block piece. It's hard to get out of there, but it's all here. It's a little stiff, hasn't been used in a while, but I think it's 83, came out in 83, and the colors still looked really good, so that seemed like an obvious pickup. I think I paid maybe $4 or $5 for this one. So here's a kind of interesting piece, the Quick Shot joystick for professional players, which nobody was back then, of course, but look, I saw this thing and wanted $7 for it. I'm like, I don't really need this, I'll offer $5, and they took $5, so I had to buy it. But pretty sure it's for Sega. It has buttons 1, 2, and 3. It has a start and slow motion, which is pushing the start really fast, I know, and then turbo fire for the buttons. And then finally, that button stuck there. I'll figure that out. Interestingly, though, it's for 2 players, so look at this. It has 2 plugins for your controllers, and then you just slide it from player 1 to player 2. And I figured this will work well with the 2600 or even a 7800 with 2 buttons, maybe, I'm thinking. Yeah, so, you know, I picked it up for $5. I had to give it a shot. I've been looking for this one for a while, the Intex Defender. Look at all those buttons, up, down, reverse, thrust, fire. Look how filthy it is, too. Ugh. I intentionally didn't clean it because I like to clean it in the video because people enjoy that. I do, too. This game has game control speed. Like, how come the arcade didn't let me slow down Defender? That'd have been nice. Look, and you know, it's in good shape. Battery doors are here. It's clean. It's supposed to work. It has a little scratching on the lens here, but certainly not bad. Look, you know, I love hunting for and finding these things. And I'm not going to interrupt the video more than just a second, but you know, we have this Patreon down here that you can sign up for as little as $1 a month and really help support what we do. Helps us to fund getting these things. Helps to pay for equipment and gear and time and all the things that doing these videos cost. Keep us in mind if you like these kinds of videos and you want to see all these things reviewed. It just helps to keep us going. So anyway, yeah, so this Defender, you should see the manual. I don't have the manual, but I read it online, and it starts with, I know you're excited to play, but this is a very complex game. Yeah, no kidding. It's Defender. Just a couple left, and look at this one. The Mattel Electronics Burger Time, 1982, licensed from Data East. Pepper button, sound, all clear on it, controller. It's a good shape, labels on the back. It's missing a tiny screw. I think that's the only thing wrong with this one. And you can see I've never played this one. I mean, is that all background stuff? Yeah, I guess so. Anyway, Excited to try this one out. I've never even seen it. It's pretty expensive, and I got it for a song. I was really thrilled to come across this guy. And then finally, I saved the biggest, at least, for last, this Bandai Electronics Arcade Air Traffic Control. And this is the whole box. Look, the whole thing, and what you see there is just what it looks like. It has this big screen with LCDs. It's got the touchpad down here. The instructions are in here. The foam to protect it is in here. I'm not going to take it out right now. I mean, you'll see it all when I do a video eventually. But this, you see that label? They only wanted 20 bucks. I didn't even talk them down. I'm like, yeah, 20 bucks? That looks phenomenal. I did a little research, and this was actually at least partially programmed on a Tandy TRS-80 computer to get the logic for it. And I don't know how that was done. I didn't know you could do game development on the TRS-80 computer, I guess. Anyway, I played with TRS-80s a lot when I was in school. So anyway, this air traffic control was one of the last things I spotted, and I don't know how it survived to Sunday afternoon, but I snarfed it up. That's all. Not much. Just a couple of things. It was a really great time up at RetroCon. If you're in the area and you have a chance to attend, especially if you like thrifting or like thrifting videos that I do here, you'll find so much stuff there. Stuff that I either already had or I couldn't afford, but you know, luckily I had a little budget when I went up this year to be able to pick some stuff up, because otherwise I'd have hated to leave so much of this stuff behind. I was able to pick up and bring to you. So again, let me know in the comments which of these you would like to see me feature sooner than later in an upcoming video. I'll probably get to all of them eventually. Some of them, maybe not if there's no interest. You let me know. Meanwhile, I'll throw links to a couple of other thrifting, highlighting videos that I've done here and here you can watch right now. I certainly hope you found something to enjoy in this one. Can't wait to talk to you again next time. Bye-bye.